Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Episode 3. So, for those of you who are new, my name is Richard, and I basically like to talk about stuff I'm interested in. And so I like to talk about, we like to do a topic of the week. We like to talk about Lego, well, what I picked up this week, entertainment, what I watched, what I'm playing, football, and then family. So, if you like that kind of stuff, then enjoy. So, last week's topic, we had no responses, which is fine. I mean, I understand. I mean, it's just a dude talking about his life, but whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. But so this week's topic will be shoot, I didn't even come up with an idea for the topic. Let's do what's a hobby? What's something that as a kid you thought was lame, but as an adult now you think is cool? I'll go first. That would be trading cards. As a kid, I dabbled in it a little bit. I liked Digimon, but I wasn't allowed to collect Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, so I kind of went to this mindset that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon were lame, Digimon were cool. And then once, you went into high school, all that stuff was kind of lame. And then now that I'm 31 years old, I like to think that Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are cool now, and Digimon. So I have started collecting trading cards again. Not sports cards, which, might get into in the future. But, yeah, definitely starting to pick up Pokemon cards just because of the nostalgia. Because I'm not going to lie, riding on that bus home and everybody having their Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards and, like, showing them off their Blue Eyes White Dragon and their Charizards, and you're sitting there going, man, it's kind of cool, but I'm not allowed to play with it, so to me it's lame kind of thing. But yeah, now that I'm older, I collect them. It's a nostalgia thing. I can't explain it. I think everybody has a nostalgia button that gets pressed every time they see something from their childhood. So that's what I got into as an adult that as a kid I thought was, I guess, lame at the time. So if you'd like, you can leave a comment down to something that you thought was lame as a kid and as an adult you're into now, which maybe not a lot of you are into that, have had that before. Maybe y'all still think stuff is lame, but you never know. So if you want to put that down in the comments, we can discuss it and I'll read it in the next episode, which would be kind of cool. But if not, I understand. So moving right along. So the next topic we're going to talk about is Lego. So Lego. Didn't really do much this week. Noah, my son, really wasn't into building anything at all this week. And I to be honest with you, I really wasn't into building much either. So we didn't build throughout the week at all until yesterday, which is Saturday. We built a little bit. But I'll show you what he made. Well, we made, because he wanted me to build a castle and he wanted to add stuff to it. So we made a quick little castle. And then all this random stuff was his idea, which, is kind of cool. And something I'd like to explain is this chain with the spider. It's for bad guys. So, bad guy walks through the front and then the spider attacks it, takes out the bad guy. Noah's own creation and idea. I thought it was fantastic. And then we've got, Malfoy hanging out in the back, and then treasure chest full of random objects. And then he loves the barrels. Here, let me turn it. He loves the barrels and the containers because he likes to put just random Legos in it. He thinks it's so cool. And then, to scare off the bad guys, random fish. They're like, oh, shoot, there's a fish. We all run away. But, yeah, I think he had some pretty good ideas for this castle. So, that's one thing we built. And then this was kind of me doodling around this week. Not sure what to make. But I made a little mining little area, and I got the little my bad. But got a little mining dwarf, he's supposed to ding ding ding. Oh look, I found jewels kind of thing. I thought it was like kind of cool, Nothing really exciting this week. But this would make a pretty cool polybag or something, Lego, polybag idea right there. Maybe. I don't know. People probably think it isn't cool, but yeah, that's what we built this week. I feel like I have to burp. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. If you're listening to this, I apologize. It's just me doodling. But yeah, that's all we built this week. Nothing too crazy. We did go to Target yesterday, and I saw that there was Avatar sets, which I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not impressed. I don't think Avatar, like the movie Avatar when it first came out, I saw it in theaters. It took way too long. Way too long. Like held my pee for like 4 hours, I felt like, during that movie. But the Lego sets, they're not impressing me that much. And I don't think I'm gonna pick any up, unfortunately. And I mean, I would probably pick one up if they had like a $10 or $20 one, just to, see how it is, kind of like what I do with all the other Legos. But yeah, lately, besides the Lord of the Rings ones that'll be coming out eventually, I haven't really been impressed much with the Lego sets, not even with like some of the Harry Potter sets, unfortunately. Although me and Noah really do want the Chicken Coop Lego set, and so does my wife. We think that's a pretty cool one. We just haven't picked it up yet. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the whole Lego news. Nothing too exciting. That's all we built. So I guess we'll move right along to pickups and what I picked up this week. So starting off, finally came in the mail, my second Wii remote. Got a really good deal on this. Got it for $15 for both with free shipping. So that was a score. And yeah, so now I have two Wii remotes, and now I can play split screen multiplayer games, which is awesome. Total nostalgia. Then got this for a really good deal on eBay, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters. It was just the box with the manual, but got a really good deal. Already have the game. Just want to show it. And this is a colored manual, y'all. Colored manual. I don't know if y'all remember these growing up, but back in the day, your games used to come with manuals, which is really cool. So you would basically go to school, and for reading time, you would bring your manuals from like your favorite Xbox games or your favorite GameCube games, and then you would just stare at the manual and pretend to read it while other kids read chapter books and were actually doing well in school, which I wasn't, but yeah, that's how that worked. But pretty good condition. It didn't come with the promotional cards, which is cool. But I got this for like $10 plus shipping. With this box, normally by itself, it's like probably $50. And I just happened to get lucky that there was excuse me, sorry. What is it called? It was an auction, and no one had bid on it. And I waited till like the last 2 minutes, and I bid on it, and sure enough, I somehow won it. But I have the game and the box manual now, so this total, the value of this rises. So it's probably roughly, I want to say maybe like 100 to 150 for what I see sold on eBay. Maybe 70. I'd say 70 is fair. Probably $70 for a complete copy. So I got a complete copy. Game cost me 25 plus probably 15, so right under like 50 bucks or whatever. So not too shabby. Happy with my purchase. Then I picked this up yesterday at Target. It's a card guard. It's the coolest little portfolio, and holds 40 cards and holds all your little cards. Is that not cool? I mean, look how cool that is. There's the Hitmonchamp. So sick. I definitely recommend this if you don't have a huge card collection like me and you're just picking up cards you like. I think I'm gonna get like 2 more. Have one for basically Pokemon, one for Yu-Gi-Oh, and one for Digimon. Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. But speaking of cards, I picked up, in my opinion, it's a holy grail, even though I'm never gonna get the original card unless it somehow falls into my lap for like less than $10. But we picked up, which is the one Pokemon card I've always wanted. Surprising that it's not a Charizard. But it's the 25th anniversary Venusaur. I think this card is so cool. Wish it didn't have the little 25th anniversary, but oh well. But yeah, this is close as I'm going to get to the original card. I paid, I think, $4, in total $5 for this because $1 worth of shipping. So technically $4. But I paid $5 for this, and it's in pretty good condition. And I think with my hollows, I think I'm going to keep them in these, so that way I can display them. And then all my other cards that aren't really hollows or anything, I'll keep them in these little binders. But yeah, just such a cool card. I really like it. And there is one more card I did pick up this week. Pretty sure I haven't shown it off, but let me pull it out real quick. But Yu-Gi-Oh card, Scapegoat. First edition, bro. Don't know if y'all can see that, but it's first edition. And it still says Magic card. There was like some type of dispute against Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh that apparently they couldn't call these Magic cards anymore, so they've been now switched to Spell. So when you see Spell card, but yeah, I just think it's cool to see it saying Magic card. I think that's one of the main reasons why I wanted it. And I just like this card because Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh used it a lot when he dueled on the anime show on 4Kids TV. Don't know if you kids remember that back in the day. But yeah, that's all the cards and card stuff I picked up this week. But once again, it's such a cool little binder, you know? I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like is the strap, because it feels like it might be bending the cards. But, you know, it's not like I have anything super expensive in here, to be honest with you. And plus, without the strap, I mean, it's literally this. Like... yeah, so you have to have the strap on there. But yeah, that is all I picked up this week. And I'm happy with it, to be honest with you. All right, moving right along. We did the topic of the week. We did Lego. We did pickups. Entertainment. Entertainmento. I finally beat a game. Finally beat Quantum of Solace for 007. This game was amazing. All I have to say is for the Wii. Now, if you can tell, it only allows motion controls. So, you can't use the controller on this, which, you know, is kind of a bummer, especially for Wii owners back in the day when it first came out, because nobody liked motion controls. I was one of those growing up. I couldn't stand motion controls. And then when Black Ops came out for the Wii and it had the controller, me and my little brother were like, heck yeah. But motion controls are awesome. And it's not because I'm a Wii fanboy, but I honestly think if I would have gave them a try as a kid and actually, because I'm not going to lie, the first like 30 minutes of this game, I was trash. Like, I'm sitting there going, why can I not aim, blah, 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 blah. You know, I was getting frustrated, but then, like, once you, like, kind of understand the buttons, because you're like, to reload your gun, you have to do this. You have to shake the nunchuck, it reloads. And then, what was it? One of the other things is, like, just the button layout. You're not used to it. Like, to switch weapons and stuff, you use this. And then to, like, crouch behind things, use this. And this is the trigger button. Now, I will say, this is kind of cool shooting. And so... the cool thing is, you move in with this, and you see a bad guy, and you're like, oh, shoot, bang, 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 bang. And it kind of gets fun. Like, once you get the hang of it, and you start, like, figuring it out, and you can, how do you say, like, it just becomes, it feels natural. Like, I really enjoy first-person shooters on the Wii now because of the Wii remote. Like, I would rather play... I know this game comes out is on Xbox 360. I would rather play this on the Wii just because gun controls. And to be honest with you, I mainly bought it for the split screen. But now this makes me want to play first-person shooter stories, like the story, the campaign. So, finally beat it. Really good game. Ending was kind of lame. Like, literally the boss was like super, like the main boss or whatever. Like, literally you had to shoot like... some things near him to explode, and then the game was over. But all in all, it was a good game. And then I am now putting more focus on Super Mario Galaxy. I've got about, I want to say like 19 stars, so I feel like I'm almost halfway through. I just beat Bowser doing something or whatever, but really fun game. Really been enjoying it. Like I said, I got almost done with it on the Switch, and then playing on the Wii. Like, this game was meant for the Wii. I don't know why they ported it to the Switch. Well, I played on the Switch Lite, and it doesn't have Joy-Cons, because I'm pretty sure Joy-Cons allow you to do motion control. So never mind. But yeah, definitely this game was made for the Wii. Cannot wait to beat it and then go get the second one and play the second one, because I heard the second one's even better. But yeah, really enjoying those two games. Let's see, did I watch anything this week? Once again, haven't watched anything. There has been a couple times the wife and I have planned a date night to watch the new Thor Ragnarok movie on Disney, but that hasn't gone through because I fall asleep before the little man falls asleep. So that has not happened, unfortunately. And I still haven't watched the new Doctor Strange movie, which I heard was really good. And once again, I have yet to watch that new Star Wars show, Andor. I've heard that show's like banging. And so, yeah, I'm just missing out on a lot of shows right now. I need to watch them, but I just fall asleep. Like, I go to work, I work my butt off, I come home, I try to be there for my son and my wife, like, you know, without being worn out and just wanting me time. And then I just pass out. Like, right when we're ready to, like, put Noah down, I, like, pass out before him. And, yeah, so then, like, last night, we were supposed to watch the new Thor Ragnarok movie, and I passed out before Noah did, like at 9. No, 10. At 10. Yeah, at 10 o'clock I passed out, because we took him to bed at 9, and he kind of fought it for a minute, and then at 10 o'clock I went out. So, yeah, that's all I've watched and played this week. Nothing crazy. But hopefully we'll get some shows going soon. Alright, moving on. Last two topics. Carolina Panthers football. Let's talk about this heart-breaking, gut-wrenching, sad story Carolina Panthers game versus Atlanta Falcons. Dude, I thought we were going to win this game. If we would have won this game, we would be the top of the division. Well, guys, we wound up losing. We were back at the bottom. Apparently, we suck. And I'm just kidding. No, I'm happier being a Panther fan than I was earlier this year. We actually are fighting. I think Matt Rule and Robbie Anderson really held this team back. I think Matt Rule just wasn't playing people that he thought that he drafted that I guess he thought weren't ready. And they were clearly ready. I mean, Bradley Bozeman has made that offensive line amazing. And then, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. My mind is brain farting right now. But, yeah, they're just playing players that haven't played yet and that are ready. And Terrence Marshall Jr., homeboy is playing lights out. I mean, he looks like a legit second receiver or whatever. And DJ Moore just looks amazing. And PJ Walker, who was Matt Rule's guy in Temple, who is now our quarterback, he's lights out. I mean, I don't know if you watched the game, but last 20 seconds to tie the game, we threw a Hail Mary. DJ Moore caught it. It was epic. It went into overtime, and it was nuts. But yeah, we wound up almost winning it twice. We missed 2 field goals, and if we would have hit any of those field goals, the game would have been ours, but we just couldn't pull it off. And I'm not blaming the kicker. I'm literally blaming the whole team, because defense did not play great. You know, they did play good. They got interceptions and stuff, but they just could not really stop the Atlanta Falcons run game or passing game, really. They just weren't there. But, you know, offense did a good job coming back from that, especially after PJ Walker's interception, pick 6. But it was a good game. Made me hopeful. I really want Steve Wilks, who's the interim coach right now, to get the job. And then I really just want to see them, I mean, not make the playoffs, but I want to see them win games to where Steve Wilks gets the job and that they use these draft picks for next year not to get a quarterback. Because I like PJ Walker. I mean, to be honest with you, I was the same way with Sam Darnold. I want them to build around somebody and quit throwing darts at the wall trying to pick somebody. Pick a quarterback and build around him. Stick with PJ. He clearly has the arm talent. The team likes PJ, and we win, and we look competitive with PJ. Build around PJ, and he's cheap. I mean, I think we're paying him like $1 million a year or something right now. He's super cheap. Like, use that money to sign Brian Burns and everyone else on the team, and then pick some really good defensive and offensive players to build around this team, and then you've got a playoff team. I don't even care about Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I just want to win. I just want to get to the playoffs. That's my mindset. But yeah, so that's football. And the last topic, family. So, yesterday pretty much was a dad and Sunday. We had a really good time yesterday. We went to McDonald's, got a Happy Meal, went to Target, picked out a toy, picked up some stuff we needed. We played Lego yesterday. It was a good day. Noah seemed to really enjoy it, and I did too. He really liked his Happy Meal, and I messed up. He likes plain cheeseburgers. I just told him a cheeseburger Happy Meal, and he ate everything on that cheeseburger. The pickles, the onions, the mustard, and I don't like mustard whatsoever. And he ate it. He said it was really good, so I was super pumped, because I was worried that I ruined, his lunch by not ordering a plain cheeseburger. And then at Target, he was just so sweet. I mean, he loves asking me questions. Like, I somewhat filmed a dad vlog. I'm probably going to post it, but he has so many questions like, why can planes not go into space? Or, how is apple juice made? Or how do kids have bones? That was a weird one. But yeah, he just asked so many questions, and it's hard to give him answers because half those questions I have no clue how to answer. So I did the best to my ability. But yeah, just loving being a dad, enjoying it. The wife had her first real week of work by herself from her new job. She enjoyed it. It's a little rough right now because she's figuring out the schedule, but her being able to work from home, she's enjoying that, and being able to be around Noah. So we're blessed. We're super happy, and work's not too crazy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog. Not vlog. I'm gonna end the weekly review here. Remember, the question of the week was, what's something you thought was lame as a kid that you think is super cool and you're into now as an adult? For me, once again, it was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm super into it now. It's hysterical. But leave a comment down below. We'll talk about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and y'all have a blessed day.